Hey everybody, Will Fix here. Got another video for you today. Today's video is going to talk about, the acquisition of standard custody by XRP. And I also want to go over the issue of custody in the crypto world. And then we're going to talk about some of the benefits, look at Standard Custody's website, kind of see what they're about, and just get a better picture of what's going on and how well this is going to benefit XRP. Huge benefit. So first I want to discuss a little bit about custody. Why custody is a big issue. First of all, not everybody's like, everybody that's watching this probably is okay with the security measures that you have to take to own some of your cryptocurrency. You get a 12, 14, 16 seed password or protection seed code to access your funds, and you're okay with it. So you keep that somewhere. And then we've noticed some people have not kept theirs private. You have a guy that accidentally revealed his online, a YouTuber, and then his got stolen. He revealed his seed, and within a few minutes, he got his money taken. You have other people that didn't have security done in a good way, companies that didn't run security, that allowed employees that didn't allow them, but didn't have a security measure for ex-employees to enter accounts, and so those ex-employees got information that they weren't supposed to get and then used that to hack people's accounts. And then you have typical software that views people's screens, like maybe some form of a data logger or something that you can see somebody else's screen, and then they capture people's seed phrases or some of the old ways of custody and wallets, like I think, was that Chris Larson's problem? Anyway, there's been several ways that people have hacked accounts. Well, this throws alarms into the community, not as much people protecting their own seed passwords, that know where theirs is and where theirs has not been, and they're not concerned with security. But people don't know anything about cryptocurrency, just feel like, oh man, you could just have it and it be hacked. Well, they don't think that way about banks. There's been plenty of banks. I put a video up a couple weeks ago about deposits lost in banks, just completely gone, where they just say, hey, sorry, I don't know what happened to your deposit. Same thing happens in the banking community. Money gets lost, money gets stolen, people's accounts get hacked. This is the reason my wife and I use credit cards, because with a credit card, if you get hacked and they steal money, they stole the credit card company's money. So they have to get their money back. When you use a debit card, somebody stole your money, then you have to get your money back. So I suggest to everybody, always use a credit card, pay it off with a debit, but I wouldn't get my debit cards out there so much. So enough to say that custody is an issue because it's not the regular program that people are used to. It's not security measures that they're used to. So that forms a barrier between the average person and keeping cryptocurrency. They don't want to have to learn something new. This is why custody is a big issue. If you make custody simple and you make custody something that appears to be what people are used to, which is basically somebody else holds your keys for you that you can access and still access your money, where you're not responsible, because then, if you lose your seed password, people have lost their access, people have lost access to their own Bitcoin. There's accounts with Bitcoin in it that people can't even get into. That is an issue, isn't it? So the average public, the average person, we all need a way to feel a little more secure than being our own security. So that's why security is such a major issue, because it will open the door. Once this is made simple for people, it opens the door to many, many, many more people who don't want to have to learn something new, that want to stick with a traditional way of thinking about how their money's handled, that don't want to carry that responsibility. So the purchase that XRP has made of this company, that's a security company, you see the value of it. By the way, let me take just maybe 45 seconds and tell you about the Decent Wallet. That Decent Wallet is what I use. I originally had a nano ledger, and I couldn't put, what was it, HBAR and XDC in it. And they had this long, convoluted set of instructions for me to do so. And I'm pretty savvy, but it looked like what was happening is I was creating, what it actually was, you were creating different wallets on those networks, and somehow the nano ledger was accessing that particular wallet. Well, I didn't like that. You know, that seemed too scattered. Then we had some of the people, you know, we had some hacking going on, so that some of these wallets don't seem to be as safe as others. Most of them are as secure as you are with your seed phrase. But let me tell you on the Decent Wallet what I like. It's got a large screen. The button's large. It's got 4 buttons, but it's on a circular style button, so you just roll your finger around to the 4 different corners. Makes it very easy. The other thing is, instead of punching in your password or your seed phrase, well, not your seed phrase, your password, instead of entering a password, you have biometric where you just slide your thumb over it. So you don't have to use your thumb, because I said in a video one time, you know, you access it with your thumb, and somebody said, well, what if you die? And I said, well, then you cut off the person's thumb and you access. I'm just kidding. You put in the password, you know, but if you don't want to have to put in a password, which takes a while, especially on these small systems with limited buttons, it's not like you can speak into it. You have to, you know, it's like your old cell phone where you got to hit the button so many times to get a different letter. So with Decent Wallet, you don't have to do that. You just put your thumb over it and then you have access. And Decent Wallet, you're able to put HBAR, XDC straight in the wallet. I mean, it just goes straight in there. You don't have any kind of weird stuff to do for some of these coins. So it's safe. I mean, so it, you know, so you can put those coins in, and it's safe. As safe as you keep your seed phrase is as safe as the wallet is. Then there's a promotion going on right now. They gave me a link. It's in my description. If you use that link, you save like $30. Plus, they're going to send you 24 XRP tokens, coins. So that's another, what? Well, at 50 cents, it's $12, but if it goes up, you know, it'll be worth more. But they're going to send you 24 of those and enter you into a contest to win 2024 XRP. So now's a pretty cool time to get one. So use that link in the description. All right, moving on. Let me show you some more things. Let me read this for you. Here's Standard Custody's post. The next generation digital asset custody solution for institutional investors. Standard Custody. We are pleased to announce that we have entered an agreement to be acquired by Ripple, looking forward to this next chapter, focusing on what we do best, building enterprise-grade solutions for our customers. Then it got learn more, and Ripple does a quick response. We won't get it all, but today we're excited to announce that Ripple has signed a deal to acquire Standard Custody, strengthening our product offering and adding to our growing portfolio. Straight from their website, Standard Custody and Trust Company. Your institutional-grade digital asset custody solution. Standard Custody offers secure custody solutions that stand up to the strictest regulations and unlock the value of digital assets for institutional investors. All right. The highest standard for regulatory and compliance excellence. Under federal law that regulates, this is under qualified custodian, under federal law that regulates entities exercising fiduciary powers, Standard Custody meets all the requirements to be a qualified custodian in accordance with the Investment Company Act of 1940 and the Investment Advisors Act. Fiduciary under New York State banking law. Standard Custody has been granted charter status by the New York State Department of Financial Services, permitting the company to offer custodial and escrow services for clients. In granting this charter, NYDFS conducts a comprehensive review of Standard Custody's business, including the company's front-to-back security and its operational flows, as well as its comprehensive compliance programs, policies, and procedures, which XRP loves to know that. No conflicts of interest. Transparency forms the foundation of digital asset space, and Standard Custody exemplifies this principle as an independent custodian without an exchange. Client funds at Standard Custody are always kept for benefit of the client and never commingled. That's an important one. Segregated on-chain accounts. Each client of Standard Custody has their own individual blockchain address. These segregated on-chain accounts provide greater transparency and oversight, ensuring that clients can easily audit and track funds on public blockchains. Very important. This makes it easier for the customer. Now here's my X post on this same topic. This should be, what are the positives for XRP concerning the acquisition of Standard Custody Trust? The acquisition of Standard Custody Trust by Ripple adds a lot of things to XRP. Increased regulatory compliance. Standard Custody boasts the New York Trust Charter and Money Transmitter License, bolstering Ripple's existing portfolio of regulatory approvals. This could enhance trust and potentially attract more institutions to consider using XRP for cross-border payments. Improved institutional adoption. With secure custody solutions and regulatory compliance, Ripple becomes more attractive to financial institutions hesitant to enter the crypto space. This could lead to increased XRP adoption as banks and other players integrate RippleNet, the company's payment system network, to their operations. Enhanced utility. Standard Custody's capabilities in tokenization, storage, and movement of digital assets could be integrated with RippleNet, potentially creating new use cases for XRP beyond just payments. This could expand the demand for XRP and drive its value proposition. Market confidence. A successful acquisition with a regulated entity like Standard Custody could send positive signals to the market, potentially boosting investor confidence in both Ripple and XRP. This could lead to increased demand for XRP and potentially impact its price, and not just could, but will and has. Strategic expansion. This acquisition strengthens Ripple's position in the U.S. market, particularly consider the ongoing lawsuit with the SEC. Expanding their regulatory footprint demonstrates commitment to the compliance and could position them well for future growth. It's important to note that these are potential positives, and the actual impact on XRP remains to be seen. Regulatory approvals are still pending, and the integration of Standard Custody needs to be executed successfully. Additionally, the overall crypto market sentiment and the ongoing SEC lawsuit will also play a role in determining the ultimate impact on XRP. There you have today's video. We went from Standard Custody's release on Twitter, Ripple's response. We went over the website of Standard Custody and what they do, and covered the importance of custody and why this is going to make a big difference for XRP as far as value added. And the concerns that the general public has over custody issues hopefully will be resolved with this company, and plus their regulatory compliance and their knowledge in that field is going to help Ripple and XRP. So hope you enjoyed today. If you did, like and subscribe. See you next time.